Hi, I'm James and I work for Massey Agricola here in Canada. And today I want to talk to you a little bit about our Costasera Amarone, which is really kind of the flagship of what we make at Massey. And it's a wine that the Bosgani family, which own Massey, have been doing for over 250 years, right in the northeast of Italy, in the foothills behind the town of Verona, which is right near Venice. And very, very historic region. And they're particularly known for this style of wine called Amarone that's made with a very specific technique called the passamento, which is the drying of grapes. So how that essentially works is you take the traditional grape varieties, which have been chosen specifically over hundreds, if not thousands of years, specifically for their ability to dry very well. And these grapes are called Corvina, Rondinella, and Molinara. You don't typically see them in many other wines because they are used specifically for this purpose of a passamento. So these grapes are picked in the fall, and the local vineyard owners actually put them in their attic on these special bamboo mats, and they dry there right through the entire winter, often even as late as February of the following year. So that drying process through the winter basically causes them to shrivel and lose up to half of their weight. And what's wonderful about that is it takes a wine, which normally would be called Valpolicella, which is a lighter wine. It's a very fresh, juicy style of wine, and it concentrates every aspect of it. So you get more aroma, more flavor, more body, more concentration, and really a much more decadent drinking experience. And that's why people love Amarone. So in recent years, with technology and improvements in viticulture, this wine used to be a little bit rustic, as you might imagine, with the grapes drying out in the open air. But they've really cleaned it up and improved, where the wine now has this wonderful richness of fruit, and it's fresh, and it has all the qualities that a modern wine drinker is looking for. So where this really shines in a restaurant is appealing to really a wide range of customers that are looking for different experiences. So someone who is looking for a very classic old school wine, something European that kind of appeals to that traditional sense. You can tell even just looking at this label kind of what to expect, and you do get those wonderful savory and spicy and a little bit of earthy notes to it, which, and most importantly, the fresh acidity on the finish of the wine, which is going to work so well at pairing with a wide variety of foods, whether that's, big, rich red meats or more comfort foods. Amarone is just a wonderful pairing for big flavored foods. And of course, that goes back traditionally, this wine would have been drunk at the end of the meal. With kind of the stronger food, usually the richest course. It also will appeal to someone, say, who's used to drinking New World wines, whether that's from California or elsewhere, that have that bigger fruit, that more decadent style. Costasera Amarone delivers that experience too, because it is 15% alcohol. That concentration of fruit from the drying just makes everything turned up and gives you that big experience. So when you taste the wine, you get lots of cherries, spices. It just really, fills your mouth with flavor, has a wonderful long-lasting finish. So this is where too, not just those people that are comfortable ordering wines off a wine list are going to gravitate towards Amarone, but even a customer who maybe, is looking for something special, doesn't know a ton about wine, but knows a little bit. Amarone is really going to be an easy, soft landing spot for that customer, because they will probably have maybe heard of a handful of wines from Europe, whether it's Bordeaux or Chianti, but that word Amarone evokes a wine of body and richness, and something that's going to kind of deliver that wow experience that people are looking for if they are going to spend a little bit more on a bottle. And Costasera is going to be really a wonderful go-to type of wine on the list when you're going to want to please really a wide variety of people and just give that wonderful dining experience and pair with the food. So enjoy.